Hey everybody, welcome back. I'm the Strategy Professor. Let's go ahead and get back in here. I think I'm just going to go for this. Just see how it goes. Just get us a nice little fight here. So once again, we might lose this, but I think it's a zero risk scenario here. Oh, I didn't realize you get minus 20% upkeep if you're an Athelwarren. Okay. Yeah, I think it's zero risk. It'll be an interesting fight. We'll try it out because we're going to delete him anyways. But as always, special thanks to Diego for sponsoring this content. If you would like a campaign of your choice, just email me at thestrategyprofessor@gmail.com. Right now, my only stipulation is it has to be a faction that I haven't done in the last 3 campaigns. So I don't want to do, you know, just high elves over and over and over again, or dwarves over and over and over again. Get a little diversity in there just to keep it interesting for viewers. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Also, if you made it this far, that's free. It's easy. It's just a couple of clicks. Helps out a ton. Come by the stream sometime if you'd like as well. I stream every night starting around 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Just drop by, say hey, leave a like and subscribe if you want to support there as well. I'm happy to talk with you about Total War, even though I'm playing League most of the time on there. Definitely drop by if you have any questions about Total War or, you know, anything like that. I'm very conversational. You know, I try, and that's on YouTube as well. I don't stream on Twitch right now. I might in the future, but anyways, be sure to drop by for that. Okay. God, one thing I hate about Athelwarren is, like, this is so hard to micro in. Because, like, the AI can see perfectly where they want to go and what they want to do in this environment, because the foliage doesn't matter at all. Now, I have hide foliage on. Or, like, hide foliage. But it still can be, like, very difficult to figure out who's doing what and where.
With haste.
It can be difficult to figure out what's going on in the situation, you know what I mean?
Eternal guard.
Okay, so these are going to be 4 group, anti-large, anti-minotaur units. It's just normal infantry.
Eternal guard.
Put that guy in with the normal infantry here.
Eternal guard.
Try to get up on this hill. And then we just want to go out and just harass them as much as we can. They do have some units, but not a lot, that can deal with our harassers. And these have pretty good ammo, right? Yeah, 33 is decent. These do look pretty cool too. A lot of times the AI will just kind of hide until they see you. We're gonna try to scout them out here. Now they might be on the move, like over here or something somewhere. This is a pretty large map.
Very well. Hurry!
Yeah, they might actually be on the move somewhere. I wonder if they're like coming around for a flank or something. I feel like I should have spotted them. They might be up in this corner. You guys have Strider? Yes. Okay. Okay, there they are.
For Athelwarren.
So Ungar, they have those hounds.
Hurry! Understood.
See if we can lure the hounds over here.
For Cain! Swift!
Beastmen in general are pretty fast. A realistic camera is so annoying at times.
With haste. Yes. Quickly now. Swiftly. Take them down. Like the wind. Go.
And bait those hounds to chase us a little bit more, maybe. Okay, gore herd. Those are like high priority.
Right. At speed.
We're really not doing a lot to those hounds. They have a very small hitbox.
Quickly now.
Archers historically are not that great against hounds.
Glory to the eternal realms. As you say. At once. At pace. Deepward archers. By Kurnos.
I literally have not killed a single one yet.
To war. We stand ready. Archers ready! Straight away! Eager and ready! Ride! Hold! At speed! For Isha! Ride! Orders received! Now! Blade guard! At once! They will die! For Kurnos! Athel-Loren! Children of Athel-Loren! Azray, attack! Athel-Loren! Eternal Guard! For Eldrazor! Bows of Athel-Loren! Now! Change weapon! Weapons loose! At once! Glade
Alright,
guard!
y'all are just gonna have to fight this. I'm sorry. They're all over my archers.
Aim! Fire!
It's really annoying. Yeah, they're getting like some good flanks in here.
Withdraw! For Kurnos! Yes! Armed and ready! Blade guard!
I'm like great guard when he gets surrounded.
To battle! Death to all!
Bodies and charms.
Where is he? Okay, yeah, hit him. Click on. No, click on Khazrat. Yes, that dude. The one that does all the damage.
Archers ready!
Yes, do we have any more archers that are like available?
Swift! Forever loyal! Wildwood Rangers!
Can we kill Khazrak or what? Is he running yet? Yeah, he's running. No, now he's not. That's what I'm talking about. It's just like annoying as hell to try to target anything. Like when you're in a forest. They got that flank on my dudes. They just had a really, really good flank and swarmed me. Kind of like the undead units. It's just like... There's just so many of them. We did kill a lot of the Minotaurs, but those Wildwood Rangers or whatever, the anti-large stuff, in theory should shred them, but really did not do their job. These guys are not killing nearly as many as I would expect for a unit that's tier 5 anti-infantry. I feel like the tree cannon are just way better. Yeah, Minotaurs handling that. How many does kill? Some, not much. Wait, why is my tree dude running at 50% health? I mean, I know it's like, we're getting beaten up, but like, still. Let's get one more hit on it. Come on, baby. Kill him, kill him. One more hit. One more. Kill Kozric at least. That's a miss. Blow him up. Just 1 HP. Bam. He took no damage on it. So troll. Really, how is he not running back? Oh, because they're chasing him. So, he's like full health. Okay, so we definitely want to prioritize the dragon over that guy, the tree, which is how it was in the base game too. Or definitely tree kin, I think, would be better, but... So the Lord was pretty good. Treeman himself, pretty uninspiring. I mean, the big story of that was we just didn't have enough surface area to contain their flank. Like, they had very good flank. The AI is, like, pretty smart with this mod. But we just got to test him out a little bit. Almost killed Kozric. If he took any damage at all from that tree explosion, the spell, then we would have killed him. But apparently he's spell immune. So... Hashtag unlucky. But that's alright. We just got to test it out. This is a free test. Wow, it counted him as dying? He didn't even die. I guess it's because he's in the Winterfall Palace. Okay, no, it didn't actually kill him.
With you up, fuckware. Meira antilugna. Rakas Durthu. Fraxina Trego.
Oh, now it's going to let us move over there and kill him? Why was it telling me I couldn't run over there before to reinforce? That's really weird. I don't know. Okay, let's hit him. Okay, so we can actually kill him here. Nice. Okay, so we did... That's weird. Okay, I guess the AI just did not path that properly. It was considering we'd run all the way around, not that we would go through our own town. Okay, so he can go in and out of Winterfall either way without losing movement, so that's good to know. Yeah, I think with this army, we would actually obliterate him, so I'm probably just going to auto-resolve it. These low-level junk units just really, like, their main lord, we can kill him basically instantly. We can just cast a Mystifying Miasma on him, and he's going to die. Okay. So yeah, I think we'll just go ahead and auto-resolve this. I just don't think it's going to do a lot. We're just going to get slaughtered. Against units that are this elite. With all the spells and upgrades that we have. Okay, so we did manage to get rid of the Beastmen, finally, over here. So now we are free to get a little more aggressive. Nice, we got some amber for that too. Sweet, I caused fear. Already caused terror, doesn't matter. That's alright. I mean, that would be more relevant if I was like the Bretonnians or something maybe, but... Whoa, how many? We need 5 points. That's really weird. Usually it's 4. Okay. I guess we just go for the provincial growth. Yeah. Okay, and now I think we need to come down here and try to tear up Belagar before he gets that much stronger. These dwarfs... I don't know, maybe we kill these dwarfs first. It's going to be difficult to kill these dwarfs without lightning strike. We can maybe find them beforehand, but... Alright, we definitely need to get rid of this dude. Good job, sir. We're about to have some public order issues over here also.
9.
So we probably need to stay close. So I think that means that we come over here and then...
Lord of the Asray.
I guess we step into here for the public order. And then we drop over here and continue crushing this stuff. Now, if this guy comes all the way out here and like burns Castle Baston or takes it or something, then maybe maybe we can take out Carrick Ziflin.
I am a rune lord, not some smith.
Doesn't have walls, does it? Does not have walls. Decent garrison. We're also about to get some treekin next turn that we can hire, so maybe we just chill for a couple of turns and hire some... Well, no, because it's going to take 3 turns to make that building. No, we need to go hit them before that happens. And we can't even hire any more treekin unless... unless a couple of things align. Enables trade with non-Wood Elf factions. Don't I already have... Oh, I don't have trade with non-Wood Elf factions. Okay, I only have trade with Wood Elf factions. Okay, that would be really nice. So that's kind of whatever. Doesn't mean a lot. Because we can get our wizards so early, like tier 2. I don't think that matters too much, but... This right here, trade with non-Wood Elf factions, could eventually matter, although it doesn't matter right now because he's going to start jumping this wall and killing my stuff down there probably. But that's alright for now. Alright, so we'll skip all that stuff. Already looked at most of this.
You have been granted safe passage. For now. Certainly not.
Well, now it's Bordelot. He's digging us lately.
Do you know who I am?
Bow before the rightful lord.
We'll see. I don't think with anybody else we need to do anything.
Sigma's
Maybe they give us some money because I could get military alliance with
Sigma's
them.
god Ulrich can judge it worthy or no.
I mean, I just don't know if that military port gives us anything. Looks like they are about to get killed by some people. They're at war with Beastmen, Barrow Legion. So, I mean, we could try to play nice with them. That would give us vision of this region and give us some amber, like 3 extra amber. It would kind of throw a wrench in our Norska plan, but we can always cancel the military alliance later. See if they'll pay us gold for that.
Not in my name.
But I don't have any plans to, you know, run them over anytime soon, so...
So be it.
This will give us vision to see what all is going on over there. And a potential trade partner. So we could get to that Marienburg port. And honestly, I just don't... It might be like 200 gold a turn or something. You know, it may not even matter. So we might as well knock them out. Go ahead and add them to our list. It does give us a lot of extra amber, which is nice. Who else was on the list? I mean, yeah, we could play with, you know, the Bretonnian factions, since they like our Beastmen and Barrow Legion stuff. We could try to be friendly with them. But then who do we kill? We have to kill somebody. I mean, I guess we can go down here and keep killing dwarfs. Bretonnia is pretty far to the north, though.
King Lewin Leonke, let the supplicant come forward.
They aren't really being that nice
Lord
with us.
of the lady.
They don't like us either.
grants
Okay,
you
whatever. We
safe.
can kill them and try to be nice with Empire then. We'll see.
Ready.
It's very... They still don't like us a lot. Aversion, Crooked Moon, Military, Carrick Norn, Great Power. They don't like our trees in Marienburg either. Midland's starting to like us. They don't like our Marienburg treaties.
The Empire. Come then. Only Sigma's god, Ulrich, can judge it worthy or no.
They're pretty far away. Just milk some payments out of them, I suppose. Actually, let me see Norska. They have 9. Yeah, it's going to be very, very difficult to get around that with them. The negative 100.
Undefeated.
A negotiation. How about this?
But, I mean, if we do murder all of the Empire stuff, they might eventually like us. We might be able to fight through the 100 aversion, potentially. Like I said, that would be kind of the crown jewel, I think, tactically. Although, lore-wise, I don't like allying with the Norskans, but getting all of their amber without having to deal with all that crap up there would be very nice. So we'll keep that in mind. But for now...
Who calls? By Sigma's
Maybe it's not even
will,
worth because we can't
come in
trade with them.
peace.
Whatever. Let's just do it. I mean, if Norskans have a problem, we'll kill them too. 200. Now, y'all are giving us at least 500. Come on now. Okay,
As
sure.
you say, sir.
Does any of the new factions like us? No. Okay. He's doing laps, just running circles around us here. Okay, well that's going to put a lot less pressure on us to try to take Olariel's wood place if we can get extra unit capacity from provinces. Just having provinces at perfect public order, if that's how that works. So then we can play nice with all of Ulthuan. So basically, if we can military ally with Ulthuan, that's going to give us, like, once it all becomes confederated, it's going to give us, like, 30 amber right there, and then we don't even have to go over there and mess with it. And then we just take over all of the Empire properties in Norska, and that should be enough amber to win the game, most likely. Oh, it's just that simple, you know, just take over all that, but... yeah, that's gone. It's fine. Oh, they liberated Bastogne. Castle Bastogne. That's interesting. Okay. It's actually pretty clever because they are at war with me, and that's going to be one more army that I'm going to have to deal with if I go north. Instead of that, like, them occupying it doesn't make a ton of sense. Be okay. Them burning it would be the most annoying outcome, but... Chaos Stirs, turn 25, okay. Chaos is rolling up. War Dance Recruit, don't care about that. 5% construction, interesting. How much are these eagles? They're 360. That counts as a Forest Spirit unit. Yes, so we will get the 35% discount on those if we want that. Let's see, dude. Do those have any caps? Those do not have caps. Oh, obviously we want this. That's a definite thing. Magical Cav, now 400 something is a lot. I'm thinking the Eagles, like... this would help us kill lords. Like, that's the thing. And they end up being fairly cheap. They can help us deal with cavalry, help us deal with lords. They're very good on in siege situations because they can fly up top and mess with, you know, just kind of clean up the rest of the units that are up there. Like, our archers will kill a lot of the stuff that's on the ramparts, but those are pretty good for dealing with the rest of it. Yeah, even the tier 1 gives +1 capacity for spell singers, so it's not a huge deal. Now that right there, if we could actually sell all of those herbs, would be phenomenal. And we could upgrade this, give 1 extra public order, extra trinkets and things. Not insane, but okay. 5. So this is 250. It's pretty good. So it gives you a lot of extra, like, ammo and other stuff, but it does not give you extra units for your garrison. Obviously, it doesn't give you walls or anything. This is the stuff that gives you extra garrison. Being tier 3 also helps a lot with garrison. Yeah, we get Treekin there. That's a pretty big upgrade. And a Waystalker. Now these cost amber. They're kind of expensive. I think the birds, like these guys, I'm not usually super impressed with these. They're very expensive. They take a long time to start firing for whatever reason. Like, it seems like they should be good. It's like, wow, 132 missile damage, basically skirmisher cav that flies. They can't be run down by hounds. I mean, we might try them out eventually, but the main issue there is it's just like, they're just very unresponsive, and I don't know, like, it's just not something that you see on a stat sheet. It's something you definitely feel in combat. These actually do not cost amber. These Eternal Warrens, for some reason, do not cost amber. Probably because they are a Steel Faith unit, although this is a Steel Faith unit as well. So maybe I could get some Eternal Wardens. They are expensive, but they do pretty well against infantry. These over here both cost amber. On the expensive side. Could get up to 6 amber also. We might need to do that at some point. We need to get to 25 amber, so getting 6 more is a big deal. Because that's when we can confederate. So maybe we go ahead and start the amber process here. Yeah, 50 of those plants are worth 11 each. That's 500 something if we could trade all of those, which would be insanely good. Okay, and I think we need to get that building where we can trade with other people. Is it Deliandra? Tall Rennick. Deliandra. Enables trade, yes. Okay, so we need to get the Deliandra building. Okay, so 100% need the Deliandra building. And do we have any interest in getting Deepwood Scouts? They're expensive. They do a lot more damage. Swift Shiver Shards do a heck of a lot of damage. But they tear through their ammo really quickly. But they basically fire double shots. I think that normal archers are fine. The Hagbane tips with the poison would be very, very useful. It's because the main thing there is it slows people down, I think, by a lot. 20% speed. So that means you can kite them a lot easier. We do eventually want Way Watchers, so maybe we just go ahead and grab the Glade Guard. We can't get the Starfire Shafts. Those are very good, but we're not going to be able to afford that stuff. What is this? Spell Singers. And we could get rid of that if we really had to, since we already have our Sorceress, but... Temple of Crown. We have to have this. So we have to decide, do we want birds? Or do we want, like, some slightly better archers? I mean, the Hagbanes are legit. I'm trying to think of... We're going to be fighting... I think the birds, though, like... They're going to be, like, 250 each, but having a couple of birds would dramatically help with some of our weaknesses, like killing heroes, killing lords right now, and sieges. What kind of upgrades do we have for birds? Sorry, I'm trying to... It's a pretty important decision, though. Do we have any upgrades for birds whatsoever? Treekin, Treeman. Okay, yeah, so pretty crappy upgrades for birds. We already have pretty high-level archers, though. I don't know if I want to replace these, and these are pretty cheap as well. Wow, oh, it's because we're in Athalor and we're getting a 20% discount on everything. Birds do pretty heavy armor piercing damage as well, which is pretty good against dwarves. Help us kill, like they could tie up quarrelers pretty well, I believe. They count as a forest spirit unit, so they gain all that extra bonuses. They gain all the extra bonuses that our other forest spirit units get. Yeah, I think I'll go with birds. They'll help us balance out our army comp. I think that's just the most unique thing. Like, yeah, the Hagbane tips are good, but they don't add a lot of unique, like, tactical options. This helps us out with some of our weakest stuff. I have the bleed effect, pretty heavy pierce. That's pretty good against dwarfs. And they would just help us take down lords, which we don't do super well right now. So, well, I guess with our sniper we kind of do, but whatever, man. I want birds, okay? I want 2 birds instead of having to replace all my archers with the Hagbanes. Okay, so now what are we doing? We get to decide. Now, can I move on this guy's property, or is he going to be mad about that? Where did this guy go? He said he ran somewhere else.
I think not.
He ran home. Beastmen are mostly dead.
By the comet.
Don't want to mess with Carl until we get some better units. Iscurra, okay, so they did reoccupy that.
My lady will not allow it.
Do you take me for a
We're
weapon?
at war with Bastogne, right? Yeah. Okay. Okay, it's a 10% tax rating, but still not the +0 yet. I think, I imagine it's going to be perfect public order. Okay, let's go after Carrick Ziflin. Or Barrow Legion, one of the two. And I meant to see with the greenskins.
Coward, spirit.
I could just go ahead and get rid of these mutinous gits also. I mean, they aren't like super cool with us. We could just go ahead and kill them. People will like that we break this treaty also.
I'm the boss here.
Could have maybe gotten someone to pay us for that, but yeah, that does help us out quite a bit. They really like that we broke it with the mutinous gits also. They only have one army, correct? Or do they have multiple? No, they only have that one little dinky army. Okay. Yeah, so a lot of factions are going to like that we broke that treaty. I'm gonna trespass on them. Factions will like that too. They might even come out and hit us, and declare war on us, which would be great. Okay, so we've got all that under control. Yeah, we'll go ahead and upgrade that. I guess we should have done that while we were standing there. Get a little discount. Why are we getting such negative corruption? Why? Negative 10%. Wait, why was there all that burst of oh, because of the Beastmen sitting there for 2 turns caused like a bazillion corruption. Okay, that's really annoying. Alright. So if Carrick Ziflin doesn't waddle on home, then we should be able to go mess with him. Ugh. I'm kind of hoping that these mutinous gets declare war on us and just come at us right now. That'd be awesome. We have to wait 10 turns before we can declare war on them because we broke the non-aggression. But if they declare war on us and go to war with us right now, we can retaliate. Where are those dwarves? Okay, the dwarfs are... Okay, the dwarfs took them out and they're occupying that. And that's their 20 stack, right? 14. So they have 6 here and... So that's 7, 13. So they have 19 here.
Not likely.
They do not have walls there either, right? No. Okay, I think we can beat them. I'm gonna have to come back and deal with that public order here in a little bit. About to finish this, which potentially could help us out with Bretonnians if we want to play nice with them. And we need this Loic the Trickster, is the big one. Alright, so we are going to... Can't fully go underneath them. It's kind of gonna make the Bretonnians mad.
I am the blood of Gilles. You ask for a boon.
Just kill him though too. But I need to get over here and kill Carrick Ziflin next turn. These guys could go hostile at any minute, but I don't think they're gonna have enough units to take out Winterfell Palace at this point. The garrison's too big. Yeah, we got a trespass on him.
Armored in
That army can't really threaten us. That army can't really threaten us. Okay, let's do it. Okay, so they are going up here and they're paying the price for going up this deep.
I will not disgrace my ancestors.
Because they can't just run through Blackstone. They're going to have to run all the way back home. And we should have them knocked out. We'll see. I mean, could be kind of scary. Okay, we're back on this, so we get bonuses for 6 turns. So that's nice.
Lord of Athel, you have been granted safe passage.
Valiant Lord.
The lady grants.
Dwarves definitely don't like us.
The Empire.
Yes. By Sigmar's will, come in peace.
Might as well get that money going here.
All right.
So,
By Sigmar's will, come in peace.
Could do military alliance with them also. I don't know what happens if you go negative in Amber. I think you just can't do anything else. But they have 2 properties right now. They don't like a lot of our wars. They don't seem to care if we're allied. They do care about Marienburg, but they don't seem to care about some of the other ones.
the Empire.
I mean, it would give us 2 more Amber.
Approach us, friend, and make your offer.
I guess we can just break it later. Once again, if we really want to, like, help the Norskin, or, like, try to play nice with the Norskins, they will like it if we break it with them.
Never.
You'll do it. Give me that sweet, sweet Amber. But they're not really on my hit list right now. Ooh, Norska's already over there, huh?
Yes?
Nordland's kind of getting wrecked
Greetings on behalf of the
by
Empire.
somebody.
Now what brings you here with a sheathed blade?
So since they're about to die anyways, we might as well get some cash off of them.
Affirmative.
Were they at war with?
The Empire.
Beastmen and Norskins, okay. Norskins already down south pretty quickly.
The
getting fair and fun. I will force feed you Warpstone, and then we parley.
God. These clowns. Okay.
Aranessa salt spite.
So she has a couple of things there, way over there. Whoa, Galleon's graveyard? Oh, I forgot. Yeah, it's right in the middle. Okay. So now we get a little bit more amber, and I think that's it. That's what we need to do. Sort of getting up there, sort of getting up there.
My axe
Just kind of like goofing around down here. Got to keep an eye on these dwarves because they may like. I'm really surprised that Beligar has not jumped that wall yet and gone for Grimhold, and like started messing with us over there. We definitely may regret not coming over there to finish off them, but at the same time, the Beastmen clearly showed they like had plans to just like beeline straight for our capital. So I think that was the right call to go back to try to deal with them, because we would not have had enough time to wipe out all the dwarfs and then go back and stop the Beastmen. Okay, so the magic number is 25. We need to get to 25 amber, so we can get 6 more from the town. That'll give us 15. We'll see. We could get rid of the Way Watchers if we really wanted to. Or Way Stalkers. I think they're Way Watchers, the units. I always get the hero and the unit confused. We could get rid of those and get a bit more amber. What else is taking up amber? The, Cavalry do not take up amber. Those have actually been pretty good. Better than I remember if we use them properly. Like, they have really big stats. Interesting. Okay, so Leonise is fighting everybody. Interesting turn of events here. Assault unit. Okay. You get so many of these hunting hounds. Could do dwellers below. Yeah, that might be pretty good on a siege. Let's try that out. Actually, this is not going to be a siege, but whatever. So they probably realize they done goofed.
Never. You disappoint me.
God, this dude's really annoying to deal with. Yeah, I mean, it's going to almost be 20 on 20. These guys are going to be annoying. They've got some pretty decent stuff, but I think we'll beat them. Oh, this is the unit that they injured. All right. I mean, we could just auto it and then just go for this up here. I think we're going to slaughter them, honestly. We'll probably lose an archer if we do that, but we're going to replace them at some point anyways. There's 3 archers and a grudge thrower. I mean, 4 archers and a grudge thrower. Like 3 heroes. I mean, maybe they do more damage than this is saying. We'll fight it. We'll fight it. They might do more damage than it says. We can try out our war dancers. We'll fight it. Because I always try to be fair, you know. If I think they're going to do more damage than the AI is giving them credit for, I'll just fight it anyways. And I know some people, you know, out there might be like, well, why would you do that? Why would you want to take more damage, you know, than you have to? And it's like, because I want to do it fairly, you know. I don't want to try to game the system just because it might be giving me a favorable auto-resolve. Obviously, if it's giving me unfair odds, then I'm going to fight it in terms of, like, if it thinks I'm going to do worse. But even if it is giving me favorable odds, even if it's telling me that I'm doing better than I think I'll actually do, then I fight it. Now, a lot of times, it's pretty accurate on that front, that if it says I'm going to slaughter them, I usually slaughter them. But it's possible that's not the case. Now, these normally have stalk. They're pretty cool looking. Okay, so they don't usually have stalk, so you have to give them stalk.
Deepwood archers!
Just put those in. There's nothing like super special I need to tank with them this time. I just have them on the front line. Guess we'll just keep spamming like Flock of Doom at them. We outrange their guys, so I think we can just hang out back here and just kite them. Now, an issue is they do have a an artillery piece, so we do need to watch out for that, but... Why? Sometimes they like to run for the corners. Never quite figured out why they do that. We just want to try to knock out their quarrelers if we can. Freak him out a little bit here.
Blade guard! Swift of foot!
Nope, I don't know what I'm doing. Trolling. You can just kite him back. Jeez. She slaughtered him.
Riders of Apple Lauren! At speed! Way Watchers! Quickly! Armed and ready!
Straight away!
Dauntless Azrael!
Cavalry! For Avalora!
Blade guard!
Orders!
Ha! As you command!
For the Eternal Realms! Wild Riders!
Avalora!
For the Eternal Realms!
Straight away! Swiftly!
Wild Riders! Swift!
Armed and ready! We are tireless!
Deepwood archers! Missiles ready!
Yeah, those guys, those girls slaughter people. They're like super witch elves, basically. God, they are fast.
The Dark Death!
Yeah, I think they're like super witch elves. They have more ward save though.
Our clans will shoot us! Run! Mark this day in the books! Our bows are yours!
Okay, that's fine. We're gonna kill them all. It's pretty good. They did get hurt a little bit by the enemy lords, but that's pretty good performance. That's pretty good. That's what I expected them to do, is be like fairly squishy, but you know, almost like a berserker unit. Fairly squishy, but does just a truckload of damage if left unchecked, especially against squishy archers. Very heavy armor piercing, armor sundering. So that means that not only is that's even better than armor piercing, because it not only basically penetrates 30 armor by removing 30 armor off the person, but it also, you know, everyone else does damage as if they have 30 less armor. So it'll be very handy later on against heavily armored stuff like Chaos Warriors. Right, Sadie? Is that right? You little cat? This canvas is pretty ghetto. It's like very old. I mean, it's like $30 or something, but it's really nice because, I mean, obviously I can't have the camera show itself. It's basically just like you just clip it on to the top of your monitor, which I think is pretty handy. Okay, so yeah, it's about as they said. I was going to destroy it. Oh my god, 13,000 to raise it? Jeez. I think I have to raise it, right? Just let somebody else take it. I mean, there's just no way at this point in the game I can turn down that much gold. Maybe Bretonia comes up and occupies it. Huh. Smith. Huh. I want that. Do I want negative 30% for an additional 20 armor? Is that worth? That's interesting that they added in like a min-max unit there. Still need to get to Lightning Strike. That's pretty good too. I want to equip that. I mean, he does tank a lot of stuff. I think I want to pass on that for now. Okay. I think either Barrow Legion or Bretonnians will occupy that. We can or Bastogne, and we can decide what we want to do with that later. But yeah, that's so much gold. We can just burn it and ask questions later. Back in the day, you could just recolonize it, no problem, for like 3,000 gold. It'd take an extra turn, but it was still worth. Definitely Loic the Trickster, and then probably over here to Wisdom of whatever. Hoeth Wisdom. And then probably this. And then maybe Kurnos after that. And then we'll maybe reassess after that. Okay, so still working on these. Everything else is all good. Burn that. Diplomacy, I think, is about the same.
Glade Lord, welcome to the halls of Athel-Loren.
I realize it is kind of counterproductive.
Dark are these times. I serve the Lady of the Lake.
Kind of counterproductive, but I really, really need the 3 public order for my main place here, or I'm just never gonna like be able to leave. Taxes corruption, because you just can't get a lot of public order otherwise. So we're gonna get 1 public order off of our tree stuff, and then we're gonna get 3 more off of something else. Off of the tech. Unless we just want to put a tree guy there, which might be what we have to do. And just try to throw down some public order on him. Vicious gob spit. Ugh. So skull takers are done. We could actually take a peek and see how much it would cost for us to colonize, but I think it's going to be like 10,000 gold or something. Nah, y'all gonna die. So we can take a peek at it and just see what happens, like what the cost is at least. Okay, now they might be coming out for us here. Nice, +1 unit capacity for all units. So if we do get up to probably like 80 or 85, then that is how we get our capacity up. So that is handy. This should give an extra public order, right? Yes. And then once we complete this tech in a few turns, that'll give an extra public order. Does Oak of the Ages give any public order? Yeah, that'll give us an extra public order too. So we can start Start having some public order stuff going on here. Oh, we only need 20 amber. Okay, so this was not like 20 in addition. This is the total amount of amber, period, that you need. Okay. So we only need 20 amber to upgrade this, not 25. Still a good chunk off. But we'll see. Alright, let me see how much this colonization is, and then we'll call it a day here. We don't have to do it, obviously. Okay, it's only 5,000 actually, huh? So it is expensive, but it's not as much as I thought. We still can't do it because it injures all your units severely. And then Blackstone could just come down and kill us. But we'll just do nothing. And then go for Blackstone, probably next turn.
Never.
What all do they have? They have Black Coach. 2 Cairn Race, which are annoying, but they don't have the huge Cairn thing.
I refuse.
I think if we crack their walls, we can beat them. So we'll have to try to crack walls with him. And then we just walk in. Now, it is going to be slightly on the tricky side because, like, this fight's going to last a very long time. We're going to have to try to, like, crush Kimmler. But I think if we just, like, spam healing on Wild Riders, Freakin', Loix Tricksters, then I think we just mow through the zombies eventually in Durthu. If we just keep them healed up. I don't see anything that would just stop us from walking in and walking all over them. I mean, the Skeleton Spearmen are worth considering. We could maybe snipe him out with archers again. We'll see if we get the right angle. Definitely snipe out the Cryptors. Those are easy. These will fall pretty quickly with all our magic damage. Vampire's annoying. We could maybe snipe her out. Black Coach is annoying, but you know, cavalry are usually pretty bad in sieges.
You disappoint.
I think we could beat them. So we could even pull them out if we wanted to pull the garrison out. I'm not even sure if we want to pull them out though, because then they could like potentially surround us. As we talked about last time, it's very dangerous. They wouldn't have their towers if we pulled them out though, but they would have a much better chance of getting us around on us, and they would be able to use their Black Coach effectively on our back line. So I might just want to keep them in the walls, keep them in that tight choke point, and then just roll up and just slowly carve through them with our infantry so that they can't get full surrounds on our archers. I think I'd rather give them cannons and just not give them the positioning that they would have. Because even if they do try to sally out on us, as I've talked about before, even if they try to get smart, you know, and sally out on us, they're still going to have very limited choke points with like their gates. So we could just, you know, keep them contained in the gates so they couldn't get out there. But anyways, we'll figure that out next episode. So thank you very much for tuning in. As always, I appreciate it. We'll probably go for Barrel Legion right at the start of the next episode.
Think so.
Either burn that or claim it, we'll see, and then we'll continue moving on, probably Bastogne, and then we might take a look at some of these Bretonnian factions. We may have to go back south at some point and deal with Beligar. It looks like he might be getting aggressive here. It's totally possible also, if we consider it, that we could just pop back over and deal with Beligar now, because Barrow Legion is not really in a position to come out and get aggressive with us right now. So that might actually be smarter now that we got rid of Giflin.
What you ask is impossible.
Bastogne could come down at us though. Have a decent old garrison. I mean, we could crush Bastogne again.
You disappoint me.
We could try to get peace with Gaston for 10 turns. Let me see if they'd be down with that, Bastogne.
Welcome to fair
They might do it. I mean, we could get peace with them for 10 turns. Then we can always kill them 10 turns later. But that might buy us enough time to roll down here and deal with Belagar before he starts backdooring us. Now, something down here is getting burned. Okay, so that must be Salt Spite. Down there burning that. I'm not sure. There's some greenskins. But yeah, maybe that's smarter. It's just to try to get peace with Bastogne. Just let these guys squabble. And then rotate down south to deal with this. I don't know. We'll think about it, because like maybe we just go ahead and clean this stuff up in one sweep here. It'd take like 2 or 3 turns. Yeah, Belagar is going to be able to probably take out Grimhold and maybe Carrick Norn, but we can always roll back over there and deal with that. I mean, they're very underdeveloped. It really doesn't matter that much if they take those. They are tier 2, but whatever. Anyways, we'll figure it out next episode. So thank you very much for tuning in. As always, I appreciate it. Be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't done that already. It does help out a ton. If you would like to commission a campaign yourself, just email me at thestrategyprofessor@gmail.com. We can set that up. Check out the rest of the content on the channel. We have a ton of other legendary campaigns as well. I'm coming out with more Total War guides. Also, I'm still working on a combat guide, which should be out soon. And yeah, I'll see y'all next time. Have a great day.